Hello, my name is Colby Taylor, and this is my analysis of Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive in knowledge management. So, what is knowledge management? It is an essential idea of organizations aiming to share information and expertise across its members. We can see this definition from the book. That is, it is the ability to acquire, process, create, disseminate, and apply knowledge effectively and efficiently. And knowledge management, knowledge is made up of two main parts of explicit knowledge and tacit knowledge, which explicit is documented knowledge and tacit is undocumented. So just diving more into the two, we can look at examples for explicit as like documents, blueprints, source codes, and templates. These are physical form or well-known fact. Tacit knowledge are examples of personal experience, skill. These are kind of held up in the brain, kind of. They're not written down. They are just, they're more like experience, like I said, the examples. These are hard to transfer. So getting this knowledge across to somebody may need training, but they still might not get the same exact knowledge as somebody else. But this makes it difficult to steal. So a lot of companies will hire somebody with this type of knowledge just based off of the value of that knowledge. There are 6 dimensions of knowledge management, which are strategic, or organizational culture, organizational processes, management and leadership, technology, and politics. Strategy is the idea of managing, sharing, and creating relative knowledge that will help the organization strategically. Culture is how people, or organizational culture is how people within the organization interact with knowledge and share and with sharing the knowledge. Organizational processes are the implemented systems, environments, and then processes that enable effective knowledge management. Then we get down to management and leadership, which we see that that we need competent and experienced leadership to enact effective knowledge management across their organization. Technologies are the tools that are designed to implement or to fill the requirements of knowledge management. And lastly, politics are the long-term or the support of initiatives for knowledge management that are implemented and sustained. Now, the thing about the politics of this is it can be costly and it possibly won't show a direct return on investment. So, now to the meat and potatoes of this, I decided to do my presentation over Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive as two knowledge management systems. I'm looking at this more in the context of a student, as I do often use both of these in my day-to-day. So firstly, into Google Drive. It was launched in April of 2012. It's Google's cloud-based service or storage service, and it's just a service in general because it also includes different applications with different like file types. So we have documents, spreadsheets, slides, forms, drawing, and even recording. They also include their Gmail service, which is their email manager, and pretty much all their applications, they include a real-time collaboration. So benefits to Google Drive is, they have a free option. Free 15 gigabytes of storage is available. Automatic backup for files, so you don't have to worry about losing your files if it's just randomly the computer turns off out of nowhere. There's access to many file types, as I talked about. It allows for real-time collaboration and file sharing, so you can you can work on the same document, slides, same file at the same time, and share it amongst each other. It's accessible amongst many devices and platforms. So, your phones, your laptops, your tablets. I even seen one that said like your smartwatches too. And it's integrated within other Google services. There's also additional add-ins if you're needing to need some additional help from like outside. Like, it's not coming on top of my brain right now, but you can create a plugin, an add-in to like your documents to help you out with more efficient charting and things of that nature. And then lastly, security features such as encryption and two-factor authentication. Now, some challenges of Google Drive is there is a little limited storage space for the free option. If you're wanting to have more, you will have to pay a subscription. It's also, you would have to pay for private cloud storage. With the free option, it is a public cloud storage, so it is possible to have the information stolen in a possible like a hack, like a major hack. And that's where I say with the security risk. Also, one thing with security risk, once you share your role, so I'm gonna explain this kind of later whenever I have a screenshot of the kind of collaborations. A person that has the editor role can still gain access to that document no matter what. So that's a possible risk just in case. And you have your limited size uploads and conversions, and then obviously Google have access to every file so that it can actually see. They can actually look into your files and see what's going on there, and with the required to be online for real-time updates, you'll have to be online for the cloud services. But that's kind of a given. And then lastly, you'll have to pay for the AI service of Google, which I believe is, I think it's Gemini. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they have an AI service, but it's part of their paid, and it's under the Google One. That's their paid service. Performance, usability, and design is perfect for small projects. It will work. It works as a solo setting in offline settings. You will face an occasional lag when working in collaboration, but that's just it's just updating. It's never gonna be perfect, but it's smooth. It's very smooth. It's easy to access, easy to share files, and there's also templates if you're needing inspiration for starting. Able to scan documents as well with just a picture. You can scan those into your files. And lastly, it's a very straightforward design to finding files. And then here is what I also want to talk about with their kind of real-time collaboration. So you can kind of see when somebody is working, because it will have that where it says the anonymous hyena. It'll have kind of a line, and just you'll see the real-time updating of the text. You'll see how many people are in the document working. Microsoft OneDrive. Now, this is one that I've been a little more familiar with through my school. 2007, it was launched as SkyDrive, but then it was renamed to OneDrive in 2014. It's Microsoft's cloud-based, but this is a subscription service. It is not free. It includes file types of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote. It also includes their email manager, Outlook. We also have different other applications, such as Microsoft Teams, where you can work. It's a very good collaboration software. And then also Power BI, which is a visualization software that I wrote about in my midterm. But pretty much every school that I've been at, we've had OneDrive available to all students. So this is one where I believe most students will be familiar with the Microsoft Office. So Microsoft OneDrive offers desktop versions, but the downloaded applications run the best. I used the PowerPoint to make this slideshow and record, and I believe I saw somebody say that with this recording process, you can't do it on the desktop. You can only do it in the download application. So that's how I'm doing it. Like I said, strong performance, automatic save for files. Obviously, many security features, encryption, two-tone authentications. They also include a security software called Defender. And this offers security tools such as antivirus, anti-phishing, identity protection. So that can also honestly be a very helpful addition to make you think, okay, it might be worth paying a little bit of money while getting some more defense. It also includes their own AI system as well. I believe it's Copilot. And lastly, they have templates available for their files too. For some reason, it passed my mind to not even put that in the slide. This one you will have to pay to use. They do have, I believe, a small amount of storage that's available, but that's all. It's just storage. You get none of the applications. Obviously, you will require internet access for the cloud. I've seen that it does not provide backup files in case of a deleted file. So if you delete a file, there's a chance it might not be backed up. You may lose that file. It does have, while there is security, Microsoft still has access to the files and data within. So that most big companies will have that, where they want to be inside and see what's going on if they need to. So, and then I've seen I had was looking at an article that did a test looking at their OneDrive's performance when it comes to downloading and uploading. OneDrive performed very well when it came to small storage. I believe it was around 50 megabytes. If I was wrong, it was very quick. But when it got down to, I believe it was like 526 megabytes, it was relatively underwhelming when it came to the downloading. It took about 20 minutes for it to download the file. So I think it compared it to another, I think it was Dropbox, which there was like 11 minutes with the same file. So you could be experiencing a downturn in performance with OneDrive. So, and I said it here, quick when working with smaller files, but slower when uploading and downloading larger files. But overall, smooth performance when working in applications. And there's automatic syncing across devices. So if you're working on something on your laptop and you need to go, can't bring a laptop, you can easily look and switch over to your phone and have the same information. And then to use some of like the collaborative features, especially like Teams, you may need some training to do so, but it is not too much of a learning curve to get into. And then for the design, it's designed around the Microsoft Office 365. So those who have experience with this will find it relatively easy to access. So in conclusion, Google Drive is a great option for students and small groups, which that's what we're looking at. Microsoft OneDrive provides the best service for organizations. They both provide great collaborative services, but when we're looking inside, like documentations, documents, PowerPoints, Power Slides, different things like that, Google Drive performs better, in my opinion. But Microsoft OneDrive does provide that security, which that could be something that leans you in the direction of OneDrive, but that's very important to you. And lastly, for students, the free storage and the access to the desktop applications prove that show that Google Drive is the best option. So there's the and these are my different references. Thank you. That's my presentation.